What's up, everyone? I am Magicide, and welcome back to our Succession series here, playing as the Yabguid. Let's jump right back into our campaign. How old is our man, by the way? Mr. Magicide II is 46 years old. Alrighty then. So I was sitting there thinking about our vassal limit, and one way I think I could combat that is that if we take over an area, instead of having more feudal vassals, what we could potentially do is revoke their titles once the truce is up, and then just kick them out, and then just own the province itself. However, I'm really not sure. This game doesn't really do a good job of explaining to you the nature of the lands that the clans want. So when you get some more land, usually the clans will start bitching at you and saying, hey, we want more land, right? And it seems like it's either property that is completely pillaged to the ground and it's just pastures, versus like areas that have, say, like 3 feudal holdings and just the 1 pasture as the main holding, right? So what I'm wondering is if it's cumulative. So if I own, say, 10 provinces, and every province is or has feudal subholdings, but the top holding spot is a pasture, I'm wondering if it adds those up, and once I accumulate enough of them, then my clans are gonna ask me for some more land. I'm wondering if that's the way it works, and maybe they need a certain amount of pasture holdings. I'm curious about that. You know, I've looked up in the wiki and I've tried to find out just by doing a little bit of research here and there, and I can't really find out exact specifics about it. Unfortunately, I might actually, say, post in the Paradox forums and ask about the specifics of it, and maybe even, you know, straight up ask Paradox to include a map mode here for hordes, because, like I've said in the past many times, it is a big pain in the ass to try to give lands away to your hordes. You know, lands that might actually be eligible to give them, where, you know, it'll actually suffice, and them telling you that they don't need any more land. So for instance, right now we're all good. We don't have the little pop-up here, the little flag telling us, the alert saying that we need to give up some more land. And what the problem is that, like, you know, if we go to, like, say, this province here, I mean, it's one of our clans that owns it, but this is what I'm talking about right here. This is like prime real estate right here to give away to a clan, because it only has the 3 slots. And unfortunately, you know, when you become a horde, or when you're a nomadic horde and you're trying to give land away to your clans, you know, and you've already been conquering the world, look at this huge stack. It's like you have to just sit there and individually click on provinces, and unfortunately it's just so cumbersome. Like, I just don't know what to do. There's, unless I'm mistaken, unless of course there is something here, which I don't think there is. So I really have 2 questions. Is how do they ask for land? When do they ask for land? Is it the number of holdings? So for instance, this is the top level holding, and then you've got these 2 sub holdings right here, right? So is this cumulative? So if I owned this province here, which has 3, and then say I own this province, which has 4, which is a total 7, right? And is there like a number, like a threshold or something? And then once I either get to that threshold or exceed that threshold, does that indicate to my clans that they want more land? I'm really not sure. There's just not enough information out there. I will double check the wiki, but I'm pretty sure the last time I read it, there wasn't any information about it, unfortunately. So I think I may post in the Paradox forums, and then as soon as I potentially get some answers back, hopefully by the developers, I will let you guys know, and maybe even put a link in the description to the actual thread itself. So anyways, let's zoom out of the map here. You know, one thing I have been doing is, first of all, let's go into religious map mode. We are still trying to convert, what is it, Orbitello here. So we are definitely spreading our religion. Let's take a look at the actual cultures map mode. Okay, so we are Turkish, and we're trying to spread our Turkish culture. I mean, it's not like a big priority of mine, but it would be nice to actually continually spread our glorious culture of Turkish. So there's that. And the big question is what do we do? Where do we go from here? Like, we've already attacked the Western Protectorate. I think we may still have a truce with them. Looks like we do not. So we could actually attack the Western Protectorate for some more land, but I don't think I'm going to do that. The end of the last episode, I was looking at this territory over here, the Kingdom of Kham, which is under a revolt. So what I'm thinking is since I've already got an army over here, I could easily do this. He's only got these almost 3,000 troops. So, actually, excuse me. It's this man. No allies, 7,300 troops. Let's go ahead and do it. I want to do an invasion of Kham. It's funny saying Kham like I'm playing Path of Exile. All right. And let's see here. I don't really need to call in my allies, but I guess I probably should. My one tributary. And then you. Because I have a couple tributaries. After the one clan disappeared, I ended up inheriting all this stuff, including his tributaries. So let's call in other clans. I could potentially... Actually, you know what? In the interest of me trying to save my own retinue, because they're so expensive, I think I'm going to try to focus my actual... whatchamacallem? Vassal troops. However, let's not make you guys raid anymore, and I want you guys to go straight over to their capital. And then I know I have a nice juicy stack of like 10,000 troops around here, or at least I did at one point. Where are you? So it must have changed. There was a vassal that I had that actually had a large stack of troops, but they are MIA, it looks like. Okay, well then, let's see here. What I'll do, I've got those troops over there, which are my retinue. So let's take, say, all of these and start to push them on over. All right, let's jump right in. And looks like I got a couple troops around here. So I did adjust my mouse. I've got like a little bit of higher sensitivity. It's a little fast for me. Maybe I should think about turning that down a little bit. Why don't you guys attach? It'd be really nice if I was able to take this land away from the Tibetan revolt instead of actually having to attack Tibet itself. So most of my clans are saying no. That's why you don't really want to rely on them. You know, that was actually kind of a theory I had early on in the campaign, and then several episodes ago was actually, do you really want to enhance your clan by just revoking a bunch of titles, all these like sub-vassals and whatever, and just and pillaging and giving that land away to your clans whenever they need the land, that is, or having actual feudal vassals? And I'm really thinking that you really need to have a balance between your feudal vassals and your clans, because there's a lot of times like this where your clans are not to be relied upon. They're like, oh, well, we can't join in your war. Sorry, dude. Okay, you know what? These little... Yeah, okay, you guys are going there. That's fine. We inherited the Tamar of Mohamara. So, where is this? There's... Just create a vassal. Yeah, I think after this episode, I'm going to have to adjust my whatchamacallit, my mouse sensitivity. Get out of there, men. Okay, anyways, let's proceed. What do we need here? New commander. All right. Yeah, the Grandmaster of the Immortals? Sure. As a matter of fact, I could probably hire them. I should have been doing that a lot more. Cost me no money. They are a vassal of mine. It really depends, I think, on the war that I'm fighting in. So if you guys can come over here, that would be pretty grand. Recording this on Friday evening. I'm hoping to actually play until the end of my monarch's lifespan here, so I can send Mr. Brett the save file right back to him so he can play this weekend. He's pretty busy at work, and obviously we have Christmas coming up here in what, less than a week and a half, or about a week and a half or so. That's why we're hearing Christmas music. My court physician has shared some of his latest ideas with me. I do not know much of medicine, but perhaps he is onto something. He has asked me for some money to develop his theory further and write a book upon it. Sure, dude. Go ahead and do it. I think, as a matter of fact, I think he turned into a renowned physician. And he did. Which is great. Alright. Let's threaten him to stay out of factions, please. No, I don't think I need this entire stack over here, so why don't we just break them apart. And then all these, like, little groups over here. You guys come over here. Awesome. God damn it. It's the problem with all these little stacks is they're gonna get their ass handed to them like this. Can you guys actually, like, say, come over here? You want to marry my half-brother? Yeah. The Queen of Austrasia. Sure. How old are you, by the way? 32. Okay. Actually, she does actually have a son. Unfortunately, that's going to inherit her title. So, fishing village is finished building here. I think I was still trying to go for taxes. Morale of armies. I guess we'll do the clan gathering hall because clan sentiment is always good. It's expensive. Relatively, anyways. Oh, there was another county that actually converted. You know what? I think we should probably hard save after that. I have no idea. I think I'm going to post that too in the Paradox forums and tell them that for whatever reason, when I set these conversions to happen and set them to do a pop-up, they don't actually do it. Seems like a bug to me. Oh, don't go that way. What are you doing? Not that way. This way. And come over here. Actually, why don't you guys... These other groups over here. Can you guys say come over here? There we go. Beautiful. I want to try to do like a quick blitz in this guy so he doesn't win or lose his faction war. Let's also take a look at our technology here. So, castle infrastructure, improved keeps, and construction are all doing pretty good. I'd really like to get the 4th level of trade practices, simply because we could build another trade post. Or, excuse me, it's not that we want to build another trade post. It's that I want to, like, improve upon them. I want to continue to build its upgrades. It's kind of a money sink that way, but it's probably worth it in the long run. God damn it. So we are over our vassal limit again. Maybe I'll start to do that, actually. Over my vassal limit, I'm going to look for, like, counts. Like this man here. Let's just revoke your title. Oh, he's got the monastery. How about this? Why don't we do my vassals, ruler, yes. We'll separate it by rank, and we'll scroll through this way. Get a much bigger view. I want somebody that's not my... See, my problem is that if you do this, I need to have it... I wish there was actually, if you look in Character Finder, I really wish there was an actual direct vassal here. Because my vassals aren't going to be in my court. They're just going to be my vassals. I really want direct vassals. I really wish there was an option here for that. This could be definitely expanded upon. And hey, Paradox, if you guys are watching, if you guys do implement some sort of like quality of life change, don't stick it into one of your paid DLCs, one of the expansions. Put it in one of your, like, the free content update type things. Quality of life features should be available to everybody. It's quite ridiculous when you don't do that. It just seems greedy on your point. I know it, like, incentivizes people to actually buy the expansion itself, but at the end of the day... So it looks like I only have dukes. So what I could do... Actually, I could probably just revoke... Oh, that's your duchy title. Let's retract a vassal from you. Yeah, let's say... Actually, I don't think that's gonna work. So what are you... What is your duchy of Navarra? Okay, so I have a king of Andalusia somewhere. Pretty sure I could slide this guy underneath him. Actually, let's do it this way. Andalusia is down here. And we'll click on this man. Let's transfer you a vassal. So unfortunately, I don't know if I'm just kind of stuck here. You have to play the vassal game like this, where you have to start to look for the one man, or the one... Your one, like, top level vassal here to actually have that one eligible person. Most of them are going to be, this is like our Pope, and that's the immortals, and I definitely don't want to give him away. Let's see here. It's going to take me a second to do this, so please bear with me. It is a pain in the ass, but this is the unfortunate part about growing so big. Okay, so it's none of you people. Let's see here. Transfer vassal. Unless, of course, I'm missing something here. Let's see here. Transfer you somebody. Okay, so it's not the kid. This is such a pain in the ass. And then you got these revolts here. We don't need the revolts. Let's see here. Transfer. Don't want those. Lithuania. Let's see here. You know, alternatively, what I could do is if I don't find somebody eligible here that I can slide somebody underneath, I could, I think, potentially give away another kingdom level title, which I might end up having to do. Let's see here. Transfer a vassal. I know it was Navarra. I have that one Duke of Navarra. So I could make somebody the King of Navarra. And that would satisfy that. I'm assuming so anyways. Alright, so once we get down to the ecumenical patriarch, I don't think we have any other kingdom level of vassals here. Let's see, transfer vassal. Nope. Okay, so I need to make somebody a king or queen. So let's see here. Let's close you out. First of all, let's do my religion, my culture, a ruler, yes. And do we have anybody that's content? Be nice if we actually had somebody. This man here. Okay, well, let's make you the Count of Navarra. And if I transfer you somebody, it should be the one... Well, what the fuck, man? I had... So... I really don't understand this, right? So I made him the King of Navarra, right? So we go into my vassal screen here. These are all of my direct vassals. And then if we scroll down, one of these guys is within Castile. I had a vassal, unless I'm mistaken here. Cadiz, I don't remember where that's at. Okay, that's way over here. Not what I'm looking for. I know this is kind of boring watching me scroll through all these menus and things like that, but you know what? This is one of the things about playing this game. Once you become so... There we go. Okay, so... this Duke of Castile is the Khanate of Leon. So if we, you know what? Why don't we just grant you Castile? No, it was Leon. Okay. Can I transfer you, anybody? Jesus Christ. I have no idea. I think we're just gonna be over because I have nobody I can slide under anybody else. So just out of curiosity, if I say this Duke here. Okay, and what kingdom is this? The Khanate of Gugi. Well, we don't have that. I'm just trying to get rid of one of my dukes. And I think the only way I'm going to be able to do this is if I say give the kingdom level title to somebody else. Maybe one of my clansmen? So where's this at? Okay, this is part of Khorasan. Alright. And I definitely own that. So why don't we give... Let's see here. You have Andalusia. Alright, let's make you the Khan of Khorasan. And there we go. Okay, so that's what I was supposed to do there. Now he hates me even more. That's so dumb. I give him this kingdom level title and he hates me because now he wants all this other shit. I suppose I can give him the actual duchy. Let's see here. I need the Beylerbeylik of Khorasan. And now he likes me. I could give him some more, but I'm not going to. Alright, so anyways, let's proceed on to our war here. First of all, you guys need to group up all these stacks here. So if you guys do attack, actually, let's give you a commander. I thought I had some cavalry leaders, but apparently I don't. Alright, anyways. That's the one problem I have with this, is that like, it just seems like world conquests are almost impossible now because you have to deal with juggling your vassals. Right, where are you located, sir? Right, well, look at that. I actually have some troops right here. So we'll have you guys go there and then march your way over here, please. I just got this event pop up in the background. I'm hoping I clicked on the right thing here. I don't think I did. Okay, what about you? Got 500 troops there. Yeah, we can sacrifice some of our own to get rid of this. Actually, what's the wow. Pretty incredible. You know what? Actually, let's split you guys up even further here. Same thing with you people. Definitely no need to stack up 8,000 troops to siege down 456. I have a grandson here. The problem, man, this is a problematic. I don't know what to name you. I'm just gonna call you Brett. How about that? Just to be safe. How about Brett with a question mark? And if I can marry you, I might actually have a daughter. You know what? Let's look at my family tab here. I don't remember if I actually had a child that was not married yet. Let's take a look. You are not married. So why don't we do a regular marriage for Brett? There is no... Wait, why? Okay, so your name is Vahida. Vahida. There we go. Perfect. Wait a minute. Where's this, okay, so you guys need to actually head back. Actually, why don't you guys all come over here? And as far as this group goes, do the same thing. Matter of fact, I probably just carpet siege this entire area. I'm largely unopposed here. Okay, so... Wow. So it looks like my daughter's sick. Whatevs, man. Oh, this is my revolt, that's why. News from China. Let's see here, let's cancel that. The Pale Rider is done reaping his terrible harvest in China, and the devastating plague appears to have receded. Popular uprisings have broken out in Guangzhou, and larger groups of disgruntled peasants have taken up arms, led by disgruntled army officers. Trade has been halved along the Silk Road, and China has not been able to defend its tributary states. It's that time to attack the Protectorate again. Oh yes, that is some wonderful news. As a matter of fact, I should totally do this. Oh, it's because I have raised levies. Okay, well, we're gonna have to jump on that, like, lickety-split here. Let's see here, I could probably divide you guys up even further. And we'll do the same thing. Alright. You know what? Actually, that has quite a few troops there. Let's see here. You are headed to Tasaka. Alright, and that should take care of our one revolt. Go ahead and execute you. Alright, and as far as this big ass stack, why don't you guys actually come over this way? I think you should probably hold still. Alright, those are my retinue. Let's see here. There we go. So what do we got here? Really don't want to be attacking his army. I just need to siege out his land. That's the most important thing. The kitchen is truly a wonderful place filled with delicious things and smells, but it worries me that Brett spends all of his time here when he should be practicing sword fighting and learning how to rule. So there's an 80% chance of him gaining brave. And he gained brave. That's really good. Okay, so that one's completely sieged out. Although I do have to admit, like, getting a little bit of war score from battles is always a good thing. So can I actually ransom that that one woman off? I indeed can. Okay, the rest of my troops, why don't you guys all head over here? So we have a new granddaughter. And my wife is pregnant. So let's, first of all, let's get you married. Matrilineally. Ooh, there's a quick child here. Perfect. And speaking of which, something else I have been meaning to take a look at here. You are 28. You're 19. You're 23. Fabulous. All my concubines are nice and virile, young, voluptuous, and perfect to be bred. So somebody tried to kill me. That's not good. Let's take a look at known plots. See if we can find out who it actually might be. Let's see here. I know a lot of people don't like me, so I think in the interest of actually trying to keep myself safe here, have you scheme for the moment, please. Alright, let's cancel some of these messages that I have. Okay, what I can do here is split you in half, take this other stack to, I guess... Oh, there's like some really nice juicy stacks over that way. This, the northern territories. Okay, Multan. Okay, you're full up on your trade post improvements. Okay, so Tibet's trying to troll my like little stacks over here. I'll tell you what, you guys, let's first of all, let's split you in half. Let's take this stack. I want you guys to say come up here. Awesome. We just finished pillaging one of the areas, and it was in Kaidam. Where in the hell is that? Kaidam. Beylik of Kaidam. Okay, so it's this garbage province over here. Right, so another revolt sitting right there. Samtho. Where is this? Sam. Come on, work with me, goddammit. There we go. Okay, so this is perfect for us to get rid of. Oh, excuse me. That's right. I remember that. When I took this over, I actually started to pillage it. I think it was like a tribe or something like that, and then I ended up giving it away to this fool. But we're done here. So that actually kind of frees up that thought that I had. I was like, you know, if I started pillaging something and then I gave that land away to one of my clans, would I still get this event pop up? And it turns out you do. Okay. There's another province there that I clicked a little too fast, so we got some more conversions. Okay. And then, you know what? Why don't you guys come up here? Let's tear that revolt. If you could, please. And just out of curiosity, this revolt leader, the one that's actually the Tibetan revolt, how are you doing with your actual war with these guys? 34% in favor of the Kagan. This man. Whatevs, man. Whatevs. Okay, so where are these troops not doing anything? As my troops ransacked the castle of Markham, they uncovered an imitation relic that Taxemune has hidden away there. As an obvious and shoddy forgery, I promptly had it destroyed. So we got some more prisoners. None of them are contributing to war score. Somebody's still trying to kill me. What do you mean 0 gold? Oh. Guy doesn't have enough money to actually pay for her release. Whatever. just ripping these buildings to shreds here. Alright, now as far as you guys go. Okay. And there we go. Get some more. We'll get some money there. So, just out of curiosity, it doesn't look like I have my full 75% from battles. So what we'll do is we'll go attack these guys again. Let's see. You guys are going to this province over here. So why don't we actually give you, say, the Immortals? Actually, I take that back. You lead. You be on the flank. And we'll take this old woman. Seems like a very efficient way of actually getting a little bit of more technology by burning some of their improvements down. And there's our 100%, baby. Oh, yes. Let's create this duchy over here. So as far as all this land, okay, so it's just, first of all, before I do anything, I'm gonna keep the Immortals around. Wait, why am I not able to dismiss the rest of these guys? What the hell? Oh, it's because they're in the middle of a battle. Duh! Herp-a-derp. Okay, so all these new holdings here. You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to call it an episode here. I know it's short. I usually do about an hour-long videos, but I think this is pretty good. I'm going to quickly scroll through all this and hand out or create new vassals out of thin air. And then, well, I think I'm going to attack the Western Protectorate because that event pop-up saying that China is in open revolt right now is perfect and ripe for conquest in this territory. If we take a look, okay, so Yugaristan. Okay, so if I did this, it looks like I would get these three provinces, I think. So what's this? No, god damn it, don't fucking click on that. I just want to. Here, how about this, dude? Okay, I can't actually declare war on this guy or scroll through it because we still have levies raid because they're in the middle of a battle. So anyways, in our next episode, that's where we're going next, is we're going to take out the Western Protectorate, or at least a big chunk of them, because I think it's going to take 2 wars to actually do it. So I'll see you then. Take care and have a good one.